Now this right here is Dark Phoenix done right. Now for the longest time, Fox has been very hush-hush when it comes down to X-Men Dark Phoenix. But outside of who's going to be in this film as well as what the story is based around, we really don't know too much about this film. And thanks to Entertainment Weekly, we finally got more information about X-Men Dark Phoenix, as well as our first official look at Sophie Turner as the Dark Phoenix herself. And I can't deny, Fox has done a really good job on her character design so far. And whenever I look at this picture right here, I can tell that this is in fact the Dark Phoenix in the flesh. And speaking of flesh, I just love how his skin is slowly shattering into pieces, and underneath the flesh you can see nothing but flames coming out. Which just shows how unstable her power really is. And her flaming hair is just the icing on the cake. And overall, I am really happy with what they've done with Dark Phoenix. But along with that, we get to have some plot details revolving around X-Men Dark Phoenix. And what's really interesting is the fact that the X-Men for the most part are now dubbed as national heroes. For the most part, society does accept their existence, and the X-Men often do dangerous missions. However, with all of the fame, it does go into Charles Xavier's head, and due to his ego, the X-Men are often going into more dangerous tasks. And during one of their space missions, a solar flare triggers an X-Gen from Jean, thus awakens a new dangerous side of Jean Grey in the form of the Dark Phoenix. Now this is actually pretty interesting. I really dig the idea of the X-Men finally getting accepted into society for the most part, as that hasn't been done in any of the other X-Men films thus far. And Professor X being a cocky son of a bitch is a really interesting development. And if they're going to explore more of Charles Xavier's dark side, does that mean we're going to get Onslaught down the road? Because that's what I'm sensing anyway, and if you're gonna go beyond Dark Phoenix, then there's really no other way other than Onslaught. And as for Jean Grey's transformation as the Phoenix and how that's going to take place in outer space, you know what, I'm actually really happy with this. Because I was scared that they're just going to ground it in a similar level to X-Men 3. And I hope they don't shy away from the whole aspect of the Dark Phoenix. Because the Dark Phoenix saga is such an important aspect in the X-Men mythos, and it would be such a shame if they fuck up a second time. And even if this ends up becoming a two-parter like it's previously rumoured, hopefully they'll do the story arc justice. And honestly, I'm a little more excited for X-Men Dark Phoenix now. Although admittedly, I am still very worried for this film. So what do you think of the new design for the Dark Phoenix? And how do you feel about the new plot elements revolving around X-Men Dark Phoenix? Comment below and share some thoughts. And as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Take care and have a good one.